Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. This is number 413, and I do have a few orders of business to go over before we actually get into today's episode. First up, this should have been mentioned on the last episode. However, I think I recorded that one earlier in the day, and I missed it in my news feed until later in the evening. So this is the second time it's happened, unfortunately. But we did lose another Medal of Honor recipient on Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Charles C. Hagemeister died at the age of 74. He was a former Army lieutenant colonel that received the Medal of Honor for his actions in the Vietnam War. So our prayers go out to his family during this time, and it does look like he is scheduled to be buried at the Leavenworth National Cemetery as well. I hate reading those, but it's a circle of life, I guess. So while one Medal of Honor recipient was lost, we did gain another one this week, and that is Ralph Puckett Jr. I will be covering his story because I have not done the artwork yet for June. I'll be doing his story on the 2nd of June, so it'll be the first episode in June that I will do his story. As I mentioned in a previous podcast, he is a former Army colonel, and he received the Medal of Honor for his actions during the Korean War, and he also served in the Vietnam War as well, and so it's very good to see him now enter the Medal of Honor family. Like I said, I will do his story on the first episode in June. So that's all I think I have for now. The only other thing that I found very unique here is today's story. Today's recipient from World War I, it would be his birthday today, which I don't know if I've ever had that happen. Let's see, if he was alive today, which he is not, I'm doing the math in real time, he would be 132 years old. So I find that very interesting that today's recipient actual birthday is today. So let's get on in to episode number 413. Lloyd was born in Caledonia, Michigan on the 23rd of May, 1889. And while I'm not sure what brought him to California, it was there that he enlisted in the Army National Guard's 7th Infantry in January of 1906. When he deployed to France for the Great War, he was a sergeant with Company F, 364th Infantry, 91st Division, and his actions on the 26th of September, 1918, earned him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "Suffering from illness, Sergeant Seibert remained with his platoon and led his men with the highest courage and leadership under heavy shell and machine gun fire. With 2 other soldiers, he charged a machine gun emplacement in advance of their company, he himself killing one of the enemy with a shotgun and capturing 2 others. In this encounter, he was wounded, but he nevertheless continued in action, and when a withdrawal was ordered, he returned with the last unit, assisting a wounded comrade. Later in the evening, he volunteered and carried in wounded until he fainted from exhaustion." Lloyd received the Medal of Honor from General Pershing on the 27th of January, 1919, and he remained in the Army. He was a master sergeant when he was appointed the rank of warrant officer in August of 1937 while at Fort Knox, Kentucky, with the 1st Cavalry Mechanized, and would retire from the Army at the rank of chief warrant officer. Lloyd Martin Seibert died on the 15th of October, 1972, at the age of 83, and is buried with his wife, Augusta, in the San Francisco National Cemetery in San Francisco, California. Section OS, Row 128, Site 10. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.